Hey guys, Ride with Ryan here. Just wanted to do as promised and do a review on all my gear to help those that are looking to buy or new riders that are just a little confused as to what is good quality and comfortable as also. So I wanted to also excuse the basement. We are currently finishing the basement, so we're not normally this messy. So excuse that. But getting right into it, these are Speed and Strength Run with the Bulls 2.0 riding shoe. Not boot, but I would call them a high top. They do come over the ankle bone, so that's going to provide at least support in the event of ankle injuries. But they definitely look like a shoe. Real sharp looking shoe. That's what I wanted, is something I'd be able to ride off the bike. And you definitely don't stand out too much amongst the crowd once you hop off the bike. So that was a big plus for me. So if you get right into it here, right away you feel it's a very durable shoe, very hard, comfortable when you're wearing it, but the outside is very, very sturdy material. You can see here the toe box has like a ridged rubber texture there, really giving it a lot of durability for shifting, especially on the left side. I've worn these for about 200 miles, and you can't really even tell they've been worn yet. And you can see around the toe box here, you can't even make an impression on the outside. Very, very hard. It's definitely a steel toe boot like surface on the front, but it does wrap all the way around to about where my thumb is now before it starts to give at all. So you're going to have a lot of support there. They did put some breathable material here, sort of a Teflon type material, and then perforated leather throughout the entire sole of the shoe. You got the embroidered SS here for speed and strength, and then coming around the back you got some heel support here as well. More of another stainless steel type material. Doesn't give to about the mid of the foot, I'd say, before you start to feel any bit of soft material. And then you'll have random inserts here. Let me get better light here. You'll be able to see random inserts of steel here as well to in vital areas, I guess. And then you're going to have a loop here on the back to help put it on, especially if you get a size that's a little too tight. One thing I will say is they only come in whole sizes. I usually wear a 9.5. I went with a 9, and I'm glad I did, because it's definitely a comfortable fit. I figured I'd rather it be a little too tight than too loose and risk it maybe coming off in the event of a crash. So definitely glad that I went with a 9. Nice thing too is you've got the Velcro strap here to help tuck the laces back when they're tied, and I haven't had any issues with that in regards to it maybe potentially snagging or catching in the chain or anything like that. So it's been a good choice of shoe. And then coming around the other side, nothing real special here. Patent leather type material here, and then more perforated leather. You can see another steel insert here. The only thing that has been a little bit of a disappointment, if I were to pick out a con for the shoe, is really just the on the rear side. I don't know if you can really see it, but right above the black stitching, it's starting to discolor like a brownish color. I think it is mainly on the left shoe. You really can't see it very well, but I couldn't possibly figure out what that's coming from. If anything, I expected maybe my blue jeans to give off some color maybe, but that's not the case. But that's nitpicking. I guess the only other thing you could really say, which is something I actually like about the shoe, so I'm not gonna harp too much on it, but the white bottom here, the sole of the shoe, is definitely showing a little bit of discoloration due to just being on the road a lot. But that's to be expected, so I'm not really gonna call that a con by any means. But all in all, I would highly recommend this shoe to anybody considering it. I think it retails for right around $100, and you're not going to be disappointed with the shoe at all. Very comfortable. I did read a couple reviews that people were uncomfortable, I think, when walking with them. I personally don't feel that way at all. I think the shoes are incredibly comfortable, and and I don't have any issues with them at all. So highly recommended on my part, guys. If you have any other questions I didn't go over with the shoes, feel free to send me a message or comment on the video. I'm really starting to get this channel taken off here, so for anyone that would like to subscribe or share me with somebody, it goes greatly appreciated, not unnoticed. So give me a shout out and let me know what you think. Any other content you'd like, give me a shout, let me know. Thanks, guys.